It's Willingly, yo, and I'm coming back at you with another gameplay. And today, I'm going to do something a little bit different, and I'm going to watch the gameplay along with you guys, and I'm going to talk over it and give you guys some details on what I was thinking and the strats I was running during this gameplay. That being said, the gameplay today is a really amazing gameplay against a really amazing player. This is against JasonRiptide. He has like 350 plus golds, amazing SnD tourney star. That being said, I wasn't sure how it was going to go, but we ended up having a really intense, close match, and I enjoyed this so much. So let's get right into it. So that first round was, I had him in a good position there in that first round, and it basically just came down to I whiffed my shots and he hit his, and that was some really good deagle accuracy on his part. So right there, he pushes up. And I'm just trying to play to see which way he goes. And this round is just a mess. It really is. I don't know. It's like we turned off our aim assist or something, but both of us missed like, 15 shots. It's pretty terrible. I couldn't help but go into the chat and just type LOL after that one, because both of us just absolutely whiffed on that one. But I think that's the only round that's really like that. So right here, I go up top right to check for info. That's something that's a good strategy to do, check for info, and then I head back left, don't see anything left side. And he made a really good play right there. He was able to push up in a way that I couldn't see him, or at least at the time I didn't see him, and just fry me from the rock. And I tried to snap on him, but his shot was just better centered than mine was. But the second round, I do a strat that I would do a lot on Pine, where I slide mid and check it, and then hit to the left side of the rock and play for info, and use that power position. So you'll notice right here, I'm thinking maybe he's going to back up. He ends up nading me, and I see he hasn't backed up that I've noticed, so I'm going to go ahead and just peek the rock again and see if he's still there.
10 seconds.
And as you can see, he's still there. He's working the heady really well. At that point, I was out of stim pins, and I had to make a desperation play to try to win the round. Playing the crate was an option, but I'm most likely going to lose in that situation because he's going to know where I'm at. So I just put the aggression to him and went for an all-or-nothing play over the crate, just hoping that he wouldn't notice me before I was able to get my shot centered on him, and it paid off. So right there, I remember I read what he was going to do, but the way that I read it, I was just a little bit early. I threw the nade to the right side of the van, and when it exploded and I didn't hit him, I assumed that he, due to the fact that he'd been playing so aggressive earlier in the match, pushing up the rocks, I assumed that he had already pushed up to the left rock. So I ran out to go check my own side from his side, and he ran out right then. I just got lucky with really, really good timing. So in that situation right there, that's always really, really sketchy when you push up to the rock and somebody runs into the crate. You never know which side they're going to chow from, and excuse me, with those pistols, you can always hit a two-shot headshot, so that was a very sketchy situation, but luckily, he chowed from that side, and I was able to maneuver in position and get my aim on point fast enough to be able to hit my shot. So right there, once he's up top left, wide peeking isn't always a bad idea from down low. You can get shots on him like I did there. But as you'll see here, he just hits the accuracy better than me over that car, and he hits the better end of that. Really, really nice shots from him right here.
Their confidence grows. Use it against them.
So right there, I decided to try to push it with the rock, get some info left, maybe work the rock right if he's there, and he did a good job peeking that right when I pushed up. Some of that is just unfortunate timing, but that was a heads-up play to check to see if I was left side and what I was doing left side. I'm assuming since he probably did not see me on the right rock. So this right here is a pretty common gunfight strat in 1v1s. Once you have somebody trapped in the upper left-hand corner, is just to shift back left and right and keep them guessing where you're at. A lot of players will do this, where you really never know where they're going to hit you from unless you actually see them cross. And this ends up being a repeat of that situation he put me in, where he's completely out of stems and he's gotta go for something. And fortunately, I was able to see him because he peeked over the top. Kind of tried to do the same thing I did, peeking over the top of the crate, seeing if he could hit me. But with the machine gun, with me being where I was able to see him.
Match point. Checkmate. Let's take them down.
So you notice I keep nading that left rock because he'd been playing aggressive on the rocks, and I just really want to make sure he doesn't push up to that and get a free pick on me from the left side. Right here, once he crosses, I'm pretty confident in my shot, but I want to give him respect because I know this guy's got a good shot, and at any time he could, 4-shot, headshot me, fry me off the heady, so I give him the respect to shoulder it. Ends up hitting me to 3, so I go ahead and back up and decide to play my Jeep and just play for the flag in case he tries to cap. And right there, I either saw or heard him push up. I know at the time I got a little info on that, but I decided to wait until he started capping anyway in case he was trying to fake it, or, I thought I saw him and I really didn't. But I was able to jump out and hit the shots before he was able to capture the flag. Sometimes that can be risky, waiting until they start to cap, because sometimes, you miss a shot or two and then they end up capturing the flag when you didn't mean them to, obviously. But it paid off for me right there, and I was really hyped about that win because I don't think he plays a ton of gunfight, but he's an insanely good player. And I played him once before in a search and destroy tournament and went map 3, but we ultimately ended up losing, so it was nice getting that W back. I hope you guys enjoyed that gameplay, and remember to like and subscribe willingly.